Hey, what's up everybody? It's Lids, and we're back for some more Mass Effect Andromeda multiplayer, taking requests from you all in chat when it comes to our characters, weapons, enemies, and arenas. Nowadays, of course, we don't really have any credits or notable things to unlock with those credits, so probably just gonna more or less jump straight into the action here. I suppose we can take a quick look at what the prestige dailies are for today, and those would be Sandstorm plus Tech Mastery. So any difficulty works, but we are locked into a specific arena and also a specific type of skills. And I would argue the Tech Mastery is probably the hardest of the various mastery categories, even though it actually does have a lower target number than the other two. But anyways, let me hop into Discord before I forget. So let me just do that real quick. There we are. Okay. But let me know if there's anyone who would like to jump on in here with me. I imagine we'd probably end up doing those prestige dailies. I mean, technically, it doesn't really make a huge difference to me, so I'm flexible to do whatever other people are interested in doing. I suppose we can take a look at what some of these are. So I was going to say, if there happens to be an Apex mission that is at Sandstorm, then we can potentially double dip here, and that is the case for the Plat Apex. It's dampened powers, which is unfortunate for Tech Mastery, since obviously you're going to want to use some tech powers for that. But what about you? That's one life to live. Fortunately, it's gold rather than plat. I'd much rather that. And it's a great modifier. Horrible map, but on silver, it's not a huge... Okay, well, you know what? I take it all back. You don't usually need to do the silver or bronze Apex missions in-game anyway. You can just send the strike teams to do that, right? That's not necessary. We don't need to step foot in that arena, do we? Alright, well, if we are thinking that we are setting ourselves up for some tech mastery stuff, then usually this guy is my go-to. It does, in this case, mean he's not the best against Remnant, which would be unfortunate if we were to go the Plat Apex route, since that was against Remnant, but granted, in Plat you're getting a combination of every enemy anyway, so maybe it's not a huge deal. Let me... I guess before I throw on consumables, let's just see what we're working with here. Maybe I'll try... see if there are any existing Plat lobbies. See if we can hop into one of those. As I said, it doesn't really matter what difficulty we do for these. We could just do a bronze solo. In fact, that's by many accounts the most efficient way to farm up the prestige dailies like this, for the various masteries at least. Not seeing anyone on Plat, or at least no one who has a spot available. The dailies did reset a little while ago at this point, so I imagine the wave of people who were coming in to do the dailies, and then likely the Plat Apex after that, they may have already come and gone. But maybe in that case, we will just set ourselves up here to go Sandstorm. We'll keep it bronze, we'll do it as a solo, or at least initiate it as a solo. I'll make a cat, I think that is the best matchup for us. And then I'll leave it public, so if anyone else does wish to hop in, but is not yet available, then you can potentially hop in mid-match if you'd like. No problem. Do like sometimes, even if it's bronze, for Tech Mastery dailies in particular, I do like throwing on a booster of some variety, because especially on this guy with Flamethrower, the quicker you let go of the Flamethrower button, the quicker your cooldown is. So that means, functionally, if you have more damage from using damage boosting booster like this, or more specifically, in all likelihood, this, then that means your cooldown is quicker, and if you're trying to exclusively take enemies down with your tech skills, as is ideally the case for these types of dailies, then usually that's the key, is having either really quick cooldowns or something to do while you twiddle your thumbs waiting for your 1 or maybe in some cases 2 tech powers to come off cooldown. So, we'll keep it to the bronze one. You could, of course, obviously go for the ultra rare tech damage booster if you really wanted. I don't know that that's necessary. It is largely just a matter of patience, basically, is what I'm getting at here. It makes it quicker. We put a booster on of some variety.
Hostile territory, people. Secure this position and stay sharp.
Showtime!
That's what I mean, is basically you can turn flamethrower from what would usually be a duration skill into just a quick little press of the button, and our cooldown is much faster. And obviously you could go with a power recharge booster instead, but specifically with flamethrower, the way that its cooldown works mechanically, more damage is basically double dipping, giving us both cooldown and damage, or it still pulls down the full duration. Then obviously in that case, alright, sure, it's still the standard cooldown, but you're getting significantly more damage than usual in that case. Same cannot be said for the cloak and for the visor. Cooldown-wise, those are unaffected by how much damage we're doing, but that is probably not that big of a concern.
Just 3 hostiles remaining.
So as I said, ideally, we would truly, exclusively, excuse me, sir. We would exclusively use flamethrower, as has been the case thus far. It's basically, there are a finite number of points that you can score in a match, given how after you get a certain number of kills, the enemies will, well, they'll stop respawning and you'll move on to the next wave. So you want to generally, for time-saving purposes at least, you'll generally want to have as high a percentage as possible of that theoretical maximum number of points to be counted toward whatever type of skill you're trying to use for daily completion purposes. There is an exception to that. The exception is taking down enemies while the objective is active. So to the extent that you can artificially extend the length of an objective wave and use that time period to fight enemies, enemies will respawn indefinitely while the objective is active. So that is one potential thing you can do. The problem there is just that you don't have any control over which category of objective you get, and so, for example, we get, probably devices might be the worst for trying to farm up additional kills, just because it's quick, and it's so quick that there is not even time, not much time at least, in between going from one device to the next to take down enemies. At least for a solo, where obviously in that case you're going to have to do all the devices yourself. If you have someone else, at least one other person in the lobby who can do all the devices for you, then suddenly you don't have to worry about that at all.
Just 3 hostiles remaining.
Focus exclusively on getting kills, although even then, the length of the objective is still probably shorter than anything else in that case. Unlike on the other end of the spectrum, Pizza is probably the most extreme because
All clear for now.
it is long, considerably longer than devices. Let's see what we get here. Right on cue. Considerably longer than devices, Sure, you could speed run it and just instantly deliver any and every pizza that you get, in which case you might not notice the difference all that much. It might be quite similar.
One device.
However, there's just so much more margin for error there. They give. Oh right, I forgot. Speaking of pizza, I just instinctively went over to the LZ thinking that I had to deliver that. No, I did not.
Shields down.
Like you can see here, yeah, sure, I could have spent a little bit of time. Had I not gone to the LZ, even after having gone to the LZ for no reason, I still theoretically could have spent a little bit of time taking out some enemies. Go for slight detours here or there, but don't have a ton of extra time to do that. And if you do take that time, then you run the risk of running into an issue.
Almost done.
They turn on. But for the pizza, you could get usually what's a relatively safe way to do it is. Oh wow, speaking of relatively safe, unfortunately. In order to be relatively safe, I did have to use a health pack there. But you can do all but the last pizza. You can even pick up the last pizza, but deliberately not deliver it. Say that 5 times fast.
Just 3 hostiles
And
remaining.
basically, while you're just holding onto it on your back, yes, obviously you're slower than usual in that case, but you can head over to the LZ to deliver the last one whenever you want. But if you're quick about the first 3 pizzas, that means you probably have several minutes, at least
Nice
a
job,
couple
Apex.
minutes,
Keep it going.
in which to just farm up as many enemies as you have time to take down. So, assuming you have the patience
Enemies incoming.
to take a few extra minutes on an objective wave to do that, and that is oftentimes the most efficient way to approach it. The idea being that although by extending the length of an objective wave, or possibly 2 objective waves even, sure, that might make that immediate match take a little bit longer for you to get all the way to the end of it, of course. However, it very well could be the difference between having enough points to finish a biotic, tech, or combat mastery after just 1 match, rather than needing to take 2. At least in the case of solos, where you are truly killing every enemy with whatever the applicable type of power is. Because usually, if you are doing that, and you don't go out of your way to extend the length of objectives for the sake of farming points, then you get close, but it's unlikely you're gonna get it all in one go. So then you oftentimes find yourself going, well, if I had just done this or just done that, then maybe I would have just barely had enough to do it. And that's why taking at least 1, possibly 2 objectives, going out of your way to farm up more applicable power points can actually not quite cut the completion time in half.
Clear for now.
Because although it does mean maybe it takes you 1 match instead of 2, that 1 match is a little bit longer than a standard match, so, you know, it's 90%.
Enemies headed your way.
Let's get out
Or
of
I
here.
guess, what, 50% would be half, so it's what, like 60% the usual speed. And being less than 100% in this context being a good thing, as in 100% would mean that it is the usual amount of time. Maybe, look at it this way. You know, it's almost twice as fast, but not quite. Maybe that's just an easier way to think about it.
Live fire.
Other thing to bear in mind with flamethrowers, obviously, it is a damage over time skill. So although it may be tempting if you're, again, trying to super min-max the uptime of the skill, because you might be thinking to yourself, well, I don't want to bother to exclusively hit enemies with that power. That means I'm going to be waiting around a lot. Well, I mean, as you can see, there aren't many times when I've had to wait around. Right now I am, yes, but Just dodge, relocate a little bit, and by the time you've done that, yeah,
More to go.
you can hit some enemies again. But because Flamethrower is a damage over time skill, one way you can just save a little bit of cooldown time is if you recognize, okay, that's going to be enough damage to take the enemy out. I don't need to take the enemy down while I'm actively pressing the Flamethrower button. Try to do an example here. Instead, I'm going to deliberately
Enemies
end
clear. Stay alert.
a little bit early and let the dot finish them off. Does it make a huge difference? No, maybe not a huge difference, but maybe every once in a while might be
Intelligence
difference
takes data
maker.
from your
Just enough.
location.
Okay, so hack I would say is the second, or hack slash upload really. Those are after pizza, the next best ones for farming up kills with whatever type of power it is. The key difference being that although the time actually can be similar, enemies can rush you down. The difference is that you don't have as much control over it with hacks and uploads. The enemies might rush you down, they might be rather peaceful for some unexplained reason. But generally, they are more difficult objectives and therefore not ones that I would as willingly go out of my way to extend, potentially make more challenging. Like, right now, for example, I'm not deliberately letting these enemies get over here. They just are being persistent. Which is annoying. It's not the end of the world, because, yeah, it does actually help us, in a way. And maybe that means the total number of points, number of tech points we'll get from this would actually be pretty similar to the amount we would get from a pizza mission. It's just feels a little different when that is happening on your terms versus when it is not. Yeah, that one was not very well aimed. Thus, cooldown is noticeably longer. It does take me a little bit longer before I get ready.
Watch your ass.
So yes, you could potentially toward the end deliberately extend this type of mission a little bit, but I would be hesitant to do that, generally speaking.
Live fire.
This one, when all is said and done, but not no receiver there as when everything is said and done with this one, you will probably, goodness, probably have gotten our fair share. Oh, I don't really want to let me jump that time, but it really does not want to let me jump right now. Also, given how much damage we've been taking from those things, yeah, that was obviously in part because there were a fair number of enemies attacking us. However, I am suspicious that we have, for the countless-if time, have the bug that makes us take more damage than we're supposed to. It's a little hard to tell on bronze. But I do suspect, if we were to say, hop in on flat right now, that we would be noticing it. And this is also seemingly an everyday occurrence, hacks and uploads. The moment you're one frame away from finishing the objective, inevitably, as we see here, an enemy hops in. Which is another reason why, even when you think, I'm almost done with it, surely, at this rate,
Loud and clear.
I could deliberately extend the objective to farm things up a little bit more. This makes you a little nervous about doing that. It's not quite as predictable, not nearly as predictable as some of the other objectives.
3 more to go.
Even when it seems like you have it under control. All it takes is one enemy. Especially if you're truly trying to go down to the last few seconds.
Get down.
like, I'm gonna milk every last possible tech kill I can get during this time. Well, that definitely could backfire.
Who's ready for more?
I'm gonna guess that we will get the tech mastery points we're looking for
Get yourself to the LZ.
for this one, or just a single mission. Given primarily how that previous wave went, although then again, as I said, the devices, the first objective is probably the worst for taking enemies out during the objective being active, and we did get a tiny bit, but really not much at all. So if you sort of average out two extremes, is that enough? It might be close.
Shields are gone.
Let's see how many points it says we have here. That's probably enough. That's a lot. It's especially because... Ooh, hello. The threshold, as we were saying earlier, the threshold for tech mastery is actually lower than it is for the other masteries.
Teammate injured.
Uh-oh. I'm gonna say, let's see. Something's in here. Yeah, it's only 31,500, if I'm remembering correctly, for tech mastery, whereas it is 35,000 for biotic and combat mastery. I don't really want to be hanging out in the LT right now. And obviously, as I think we were mentioning earlier, it is more efficient / easier to get the maximum number of points for the given type of skill if you're doing a solo, because as I was saying earlier, finite number of enemies outside of the objective wave while the objective is active at least. So if you have to split those points across multiple people, then that means there are fewer points that could potentially be allocated toward the skill that you are trying
Mission complete. Full team secure.
to use.
Good work.
But yeah, obviously we just did 95% of that match as solo, and primarily, well, especially because of that last objective wave. I think we're gonna get this one in one match, but we will find out momentarily. We did indeed. Now, obviously, if we came up a little bit short, then we could just take a tech-based character in our next match, but may not feel like we absolutely must spam nothing but tech non-stop. Obviously, we did it there to try to get as close to finishing it in one match as possible. You fall a little bit short, and that is one of the things you can do. And if you're thinking to yourself, well, Lids, I'm nowhere near getting the masteries of any variety done in one match. I imagine the reason for that is because one of two reasons. Either you're not in a solo, and therefore, as I was saying just a minute ago, there are other teammates who are taking a lot of those points that you would otherwise be able to allocate toward the skill you're trying to use, or you are, yes, using that skill. You may feel like you're using it a lot, but you are not truly using it for every single enemy. There was not a single time I fired my weapon in that match. It was quite literally 100% tech damage. So when I say spamming nothing but the tech power, I do truly mean it. That's the other thing that obviously I've heard some people saying that they tend to take longer to get those types of masteries done, but I haven't been able to see many of them, wave by wave, enemy by enemy to check exactly. I'm not auditing the kill feed to see, oh, excuse me, sir. On wave 3, the second enemy that you attacked, you defeated using exclusively your weapon. How dare you? I scared them off. They were like, oh no, I feel called out. No, I mean, obviously, you don't have to finish it in one match or even two matches, but assuming that, time is finite and whatnot, unless you're immortal, even if you are immortal, there's still technically only a 24-hour period in which to complete a given set of dailies. Hopefully it doesn't take you that long, because otherwise, what would that amount to? What would be the average number of points you're getting for the type of skills if you are truly going the full 24 hours of non-stop playing and trying to get that daily done? No, I mean, obviously, most circumstances, you are only playing for a small fraction of the entire day, but assuming that you're trying to quickly and efficiently get the dailies done so that you can complete the dailies in whatever amount of time you have set aside to play Mass Effect Andromeda in any given day, that is the type of stuff that is worth thinking about. There you see, yeah, 31,500, whereas for combat and biotic mastery, as I said, it's 35,000, which may seem strange that tech mastery is the odd type of skill out, but I do think it's kind of warranted, because I do think that tech is comparatively a lot harder to spam exclusively for kills. It can be quite good for setting off combos and potentially being either the lead skill or the finishing skill when you're using a combination of different things together, but things like overload, for example, energy drain. It's pretty hard to kill an enemy with exclusively those things, even on bronze. It's not like you're going to one-shot enemies with that. So that's why I think the list of viable tech skill options is a lot more limited, and therefore the list of convenient, efficient characters for tech kill mastery is much smaller as well. So, if we were comparing the best characters for farming tech kill mastery versus the best characters for combat mastery, okay, maybe in that case they're similar, and you could justify they could be on roughly the same, if not exactly the same number. Biotic mastery is probably in a world of its own, a tier of its own, because there's the kineticist, who just is a machine when it comes to farming this stuff up. Alright, so it does mean that we do not have a need to play this character in this next match, but maybe I'll take the human sentinel who has, I believe, fully spec'd energy drain, right? Yeah. Right, I did energy drain, and what's our last skill? Throw? That's only level 1. Yeah, so just to give you a sense of what I was talking about, I'll play this character who I tend to play more as a weapons platform, who happens to have energy drain mostly for defensive / crowd control purposes, but it is maxed out at rank 6, so give you a real-world example of how, even with that being the case, maybe I'll even throw on the same type of booster we had, the bronze tech kill, or tech power booster, I should say. We're not going to one-shot stuff, so it's comparatively much trickier to use this for the same purpose. The other thing is that, unlike in Mass Effect 3 multiplayer, in Mass Effect Andromeda, you only get points for damage that you deal to enemies'
We need to secure this position.
health
Enemies on the move.
and
Be ready.
or armor.
Anyone
You
else
do
nervous?
not get
Just me?
any points from damage that you deal to enemy shields. You get precisely 0. It's not kinda 0, it's not less, it is 0, period. So, that is particularly punishing. There you go. Okay, it does about half to the weakest enemy in the game. an energy drain, and as you can see, the cooldown is still pretty long, and for a Wraith, it's basically the same thing. It might have exactly the same amount of health, I don't really know. That seems to suggest as much. It's not quite half, because I just hit him the second time. So, compare this to Flamethrower. Okay, with, I think that was 4 energy drains, one of which was against a different enemy, but 3 energy drains on the same enemies. It does have, with the way I've spec'd it, a little bit of ability to hit multiple enemies at once. So, 3 energy drains to get 2 kills. Yeah, this is the other guy that I hit with a different energy drain, and same story. 2 is not quite enough. It actually does look like the Chosen have slightly less health than the Wraith, based on what we were seeing before when I hit a Wraith with 2 energy drains. It looked like it survived with a little bit more than what we see here. But this is just way, way slower than Flamethrower. Not to mention, I've been meaning to test this for ever, but Flamethrower, in addition to giving kills from the damage itself, it also gives points for assists, because the Flamethrower primes enemies. It didn't hit that one. So I believe, don't quote me on this, but I think you may still get points for the assists to count toward biotic, tech, combat mastery, all that stuff. And it's a pretty huge amount that you get from that. It's probably like 30-ish% of a boost, which may not sound like that big of a difference, but remember the conversation we were having during the previous match where we were saying, well, oftentimes you're going to find yourself finishing the match, even if you use exclusively the applicable type of power, you're going to find yourself finishing the match with just a little bit left over that you need to finish the daily. 30% is going to make a huge difference in that regard. So, for all those reasons, that's why I think Flamethrower in particular stands out for tech mastery farming purposes. There is, I mean, obviously, yes, this character is using Energy Drain, a fully maxed out Energy Drain, with the same level booster that we were using in the previous match. This is not anywhere near that level that we saw with Flamethrower, but there are other characters with Energy Drain or other tech powers. I'm thinking of particularly the Angaran character who has the passive ability that lets it regenerate its power, or get its powers to come off cooldown much more quickly if you get a kill with a tech combo. The explosion damage over time from a tech combo. Which I know some people may like using as their go-to tech mastery character. However, okay, in that case, sure, the speed, the cooldown speed might be a little bit faster than a quick Flamethrower. Obviously, as I was saying, with Flamethrower, it depends on exactly how long you're holding it for, so, you know, a button press for Flamethrower is probably similar to an overload or energy drain for the Angara Exemplar when the passive ability is active. Angara might still be a little bit faster. However, it is still not a great comparison, because that still means that we are, that's one aspect, the cooldown side, but the damage is still significantly better on the Flamethrower. Yes, with the Angara, you do get combos in addition to the upfront damage from the power, so it would be better than what we're seeing here, but it's just,
let's get out of here.
For those combinations of reasons, primarily the pure damage, it is better to go the Flamethrower route. Flamethrower, I think, is also probably more consistently able to hit multiple enemies. and is like an order of magnitude better against armored enemies. So that's where you might run into the whole question of, like, okay, Lids, it feels like I'm hitting every enemy with my tech power, and yet I'm not getting anywhere near the amount of points I feel like I should be getting counted toward your tech stuffs. And the reason for that might be you may be doing your tech skill against almost every enemy, except the big boss enemies, who obviously are worth way more points. So, you know, not exactly a fun time spamming overload and or energy drain against a fiend or other like a Krogan Santa. Good luck. Even on bronze, I don't know if I'd wish that on anyone. But it's very efficient with flamethrower. You know, flamethrower is not as good against shields, but as we were saying, shields don't count for points at all. So could even shoot the shields, and as long as you don't damage the health or armor underneath at all, then you are not detracting at all from your potential tech power points. So for all those reasons, I know that some people like, or may like, to switch around which characters they use for tech mastery, or may feel strongly about using the Angara Exemplar or other characters besides flamethrower ones for tech mastery purposes. But I think once you really understand how those different systems work, some of the nuances and odd quirks about them, like the implications of shields not counting for points, it starts to become pretty clear that flamethrower is the go-to choice, or at least, you know, you have to make some pretty big like logical leaps. You have to do some mental acrobatics to justify going with other stuff instead. And you might be thinking, oh, well, Liz, what about you just broke out the barricade? That's a nice little bonus you can get from this character that you wouldn't have on the Turian Agent, at least. Not on any other flamethrower character either, not on the Krogan. Well, maybe you would have a point. Sure, barricade does give you a little bit of points every several seconds that you stand behind it. However, despite barricade being theoretically the unique power of the Sentinel class, which is notably supposed to be the one that is all about the combination of biotics and tech, and notably not anything combat-oriented. Yeah, no, it's a combat skill. Okay, so I will admit I didn't really come into this match intending to exclusively use energy drain, but we were talking about it, and I started doing it, and then I just kind of instinctively just got into a rhythm, a flow of doing it this way. But I suppose this shows you that, yeah, it is possible to do this too. It can be done, but unlike flamethrower, you can see we are definitely finding ourselves more often having to dodge around and wait for the cooldown to complete. Part of that might be just the, not so much the factual objective amount of time it takes for the cooldown to complete, but actually just that it feels longer, because unlike with the Turian Agent, we don't have cloak, so we can't use that to bide our time while we're waiting for flamethrower to come off cooldown. But we're almost 10 minutes in it. We are over 10 minutes into this match, and we're still on wave 2. So, put this into perspective. This is around the amount of time it took us to finish the first match. And we haven't even made it to the first objective yet. And again, it may look like, oh well, you're artificially increasing the length of this wave by exclusively using tech powers. That's what we did in the previous match too. Same restriction. It's just that one power is much better than the other.
That was
for
great.
doing that. Yeah, practically 11 minutes for 2 waves, which I didn't take note of exactly how long it took to finish the entirety of the first match, but I imagine it was something like that.
Drop point. Marking first location.
What's up, Nicholas? How's it going?
Right away.
Oh, well, now we do have the pizza, which, if we were using the Turian agent, and if we were still in need of farming up additional tech points, then we could deliver the first 3 more or less as quickly as possible, and then just farm while we're holding on to the 4th, and we have pretty easy control over exactly when we deliver that 4th, so we
They're
could
firing.
wait till, not quite the last second, but more or less the last second. But alas, we are not the Turian agent, and we no longer need tech mastery points. We were kind of just proving a point how we were approaching those first few waves, so I think we will just proceed normally here. So, I was just saying, Nicholas, that for tech mastery completion purposes, I think Flamethrower is really in a league of its own.
Failed?
So, we completed all the points we needed for it in one match using the Turian agent by spamming exclusively Flamethrower. Never shot our weapon once, never used any of it. We used our other powers, but our other powers don't do damage with the Turian agent, so the only way we ever dealt damage to enemies was with Flamethrower. We started doing that with this character for the first couple of waves, kind of just to prove a point. How much slower and generally more tedious it is to do it with other powers, in this case, energy drain. So this is not the best character for spamming tech powers of the energy drain, even within the energy drain category. Again, the Angara Exemplar would definitely be the number 1 in that regard. I think that is very often the other character that people tend to use as their go-to for tech mastery, but though I may not be using that character here, I would like to believe that what we have been doing thus far has demonstrated how it would be, even for the Angara Exemplar, still considerably worse than it was in Turian Agent in the previous match. So thank you for coming to my tech talk. I would like to no longer exclusively use energy drain at this point, so if you don't mind. The experiment is over now. What's up? Well, no, not really.
Let's get out of here.
I can see why it would appear that way. We more or less kind of turned it into one. Was just doing, I call it a science experiment, I suppose. We were testing how efficient it is to farm tech points. In the previous match, we did it with a flamethrower character, the Turian agent, and in this match, we were doing it with this character, obviously, the base human sentinel. Turian agent with flamethrower, this character with energy drain, and in the time it took us to finish the entire match with the Turian agent using flamethrower, we got to wave 2. This character using nothing but energy drain. So, yes, as I was saying a minute ago, I don't think this character would be next on anyone's list as the next eligible, most viable tech-powered spamming character. But I think this is a pretty standard tech character. You know, you have one tech power, one non-flamethrower tech power. So not as good as the Ingara Exemplar, who has energy drain and overload, which means they not only don't have to wait as long for cooldowns, but they also have the ability to set off combos. They also have a unique passive that gives them improved power recharge speed when they do that. But even with that being said, we talked about how I still don't think that's as efficient as the Turian Agent. Now that we have proved our points, now I'm just shooting the enemies, because I would rather not have this match take 3 times longer than it otherwise would, which is roughly the pace we were on, and I might be underestimating it. It might have been more like 4. Yeah, I do really like this character, don't get me wrong. It's actually one of the characters that I play most often on Platinum.
Keep it up.
It's just not a character that I would recommend for farming up tech power kills / points. Maybe if you got, you know, 90+% of the way through in one match and just trying to finish the job in one more match without a character that's quite as dedicated to going the tech route, but even then, to be honest, I'm still not sure that's going to be enough. If it's a solo, it's a little bit easier because you aren't sharing points with other people. But if you have other people in the lobby and you're... That's, I guess, another actually pretty significant factor. It is one thing when you're in a solo. When you're in a group with other people, it is pretty hard to get kills with energy drain and or overload exclusively. But you saw how long we were waiting to get our cooldowns back on energy drain, and it took 3 energy drains before we could get a kill even on the most basic enemies. You're just not going to have that much time in a match that has teammates in it, because they're not going to wait for you to come off cooldown. They're just going to kill the enemies. So that is actually a fairly significant factor that we are not accounting for, at least not directly here. But it is a factor that I think just puts the Turian Agent even more ahead of the other characters, because it is definitely still feasible to get kills with Flamethrower in a lobby with other people. That is not
Almost done.
such a difficult task. Oh, come on. So yeah, I like this character a lot, but I tend to play her more the way that we're playing her now, as more of a weapon platform. And then it can be useful to use barricade in situations like this to say, I'm not entering. Or you phased through the barricade as I was placing it? If so, then that should be illegal. I demand to speak to your attorney. Yeah, I know, I heard you coming. I was hoping you'd give me enough time to place the barricade. In the other direction.
Upload complete. Well done. Nearly through.
What's up, Warcrow? How's it going? Not bad. Slept in. You know what I'm gonna say. Probably. still waking up. I mean, no worries. It's just... Insert time zone reference here. It's just... Hearing that when, for me, it's 10:30 p.m. For someone to say, oh, you know, just waking up. I was sleeping in. It's like, what does that even mean at 10:30 p.m.? Obviously, the answer is that, well, it simply is not 10:30 p.m. for you. Yeah, no, 12:30 p.m. I agree. I think that's a... You're looking to sleep in on the weekend. I think that's a good time. I don't know, do I need to give a disclaimer to say that I'm not a doctor and that is not medical advice? If you're having trouble sleeping, then you should consult your doctor. I don't know, I guess I've said it now. Yeah, I mean, I feel that.
Get safe. My shield failed?
Once again. See, I'm definitely not doctor, is what I'm saying.
Mission complete. All teams secure. Good work.
Honestly, I feel that too. I have long been that way as well, where it's like the moment my head hits the pillow, my brain just goes off in a bunch of different directions, like, oh, what about this thing that you didn't think about very much today? Oh, did you forget about this? It's like, no, this is not the time. Alright, well, we are done with that match. If one or both of you would like to get in, we have room. I mean, the lobby is public, so you're welcome to hop in whenever you'd like. Anytime manage to get proper sleep schedule going, drift away from it within a month. That too, right? And, you know, I think I've heard something along the lines of, yes, on one hand, the number of hours of sleep you get is important, but it is just as, maybe even more important, to have a consistent sleep schedule. So it's not like, you know, getting a bad night's sleep for 2 nights and then making up for it by getting extra sleep the following night. Even if that averages out to be a good number, that isn't necessarily equivalent, I think I've heard, at least. Again, disclaimer, I am not a doctor. But a bit unfortunate in that way, because sometimes that would be nice. And not to say that and I'm sure many of you, attempt to do this to an extent at least, where it's, I feel like I haven't been getting enough sleep as of late. I'm just gonna sleep in this weekend, and it obviously does help to an extent, but it's just not perfect, not ideal, I suppose. Doesn't stop us from trying, though. And D2 says I could join in about 20 minutes. Well, no worries. As I said, the lobby's public now. We can probably just keep it public. Let me know when you're actually available to join, and we can see if we still have space. Happy to get you in then. But if anyone does want to hop in now, we obviously do have room. Yeah, and then there's the other aspect of nuance is not just the number of hours or the consistency of when those hours are. There is a difference when it comes to quality as well. Not all hours are created equal. Like for me, again, I'm not a great sleeper, I guess you could say, both in terms of getting to bed quickly once my head hits the pillow, and also I think from the standpoint of my quality of sleep as well. Not that I have used any of those fancy things like the jewelry or rings, whatever, bracelets, watches that are supposed to measure your quality of sleep quantitatively. Just from my anecdotal evidence, I don't think my quality of sleep is usually that high, but every once in a while, like maybe once or twice a year, I'll wake up in the morning, and sometimes even if I haven't gotten that many hours of sleep, I'll wake up and I'll go, man, that felt like that was a really good night's sleep. I feel really well rested right now. Then I can't help but ask myself, is this the way I'm supposed to feel every time I wake up? Or is it just that this is one of the rare occasions that I actually got quote-unquote high-quality sleep? In which case, that's kind of concerning that it is that infrequent. I guess maybe what I'm saying is I would almost prefer that that's just a random coincidence. Otherwise, the implications are a little concerning. A little alarming. Yeah, but when it happens, you're like, oh man, why can't this happen every night? I feel like a different person right now. Well, as I said, we do have room if anyone is interested in getting in. Otherwise, I can just leave the lobby public and people can hop in whenever you'd like. However, that being said, we did just finish the prestige dailies, so there's no longer that stuff that we're eyeing, and it does mean we may lack some direction here. Unless we start going with some of the Apex missions, but not especially keen on doing the bronze, given the map, the silver, based on the map, the gold, based on the modifier, unless we get more people in here, or the plat, certainly not as a solo, because it's plat. So, in that case, I may end up just, unless we get other people in here, may end up just seeing if anyone else has a lobby going right now and hugging it up for a little bit here. Let's just see. Wait, what is... Huh? Is that a thing? I don't understand. Hold on. What? Huh? It is in the controller settings. I do not remember this. I feel like this would have made more of a lasting impression on me. Wow, okay. It is in configuration. Change configuration. Well, but see, now I also don't want to press these buttons because I'm... I see where it says change configuration. I'm concerned about what will happen if I do this, though. Oh, okay. Default southpaw. What does this actually change? Movement. Does it change which analog stick does what? Yes. Is that the only thing it changes? Yes. Okay. That's kind of interesting. Alternative southpaw. I am not noticing any difference. Gladiator southpaw. Blasto. Okay, so what does this entail? Raw weapon. Jump. Movement. Wait. That's weird already. Interact. Also draw weapon? How many draw weapons do you need? Is that why it's Blasto? Fade. Camera look. Movement. Both squad mate orders. What's the shoot button? You can draw your weapon, but you can't use it? Question mark? Huh? Or is draw weapon also shoot? This is the exploration tab. Okay. Aim, jump, power 1, power 3, melee, swap weapons. Fire weapon is A. Fade is X. Movement, camera. That's the usual, right? Does the main thing swapping around jump and shoot? It's the main thing I'm noticing. I'm not sure if there's anything else. Oh, well, thank you for reminding me that this exists. I feel like these should be challenges, perhaps in the tome, for Blasto, Gladiator, and Southpaw. We might have something in the tome already called Southpaw, but... Interessante. The more you know... Here, I'll make a quick note in the tome before I forget. Let me check. Do we have anything called Southpaw? Oh, we did. Apparently not, though. Can't remember what I named the one in Andromeda for changing which shoulder you're shooting over every time you get a kill. We have done that one. That might be the one that I'm thinking of, but apparently it was not called Southpaw. In fact, wait, hold on. I might even have it here. Written down IRL? Let me see. Is it in the OG written version of the tome? I thought that might have been early enough that it was. But I'm not immediately seeing it. I won't bore you with reading it over. Reading it over word for word only to, not say anything on stream as I do so. So, okay, let me make a note for Southpaw, Gladiator, Blasto. Were there any others, or was that it? Controls, configuration, Blasto, Gladiator, Southpaw, and then some of those other ones can also go Southpaw. Just say... Based on the... What is the way you get to that setting? It's... Controls, configuration setting. Controls... Configuration... And then it says, ooh, don't do that. Don't do whatever I did. Change configuration. Okay. Notes have been made. As I said, let me know if anyone is interested in getting in. We have room. We can do whatever you guys would like. Map, enemy, arena, all that stuff. Apex mission. I know it was trashing some of them earlier, but that was in large part because I was not keen on doing them as a solo, but even with just one more person, those things could probably be much more feasible. How'd I like Blasto? I don't know. Honestly, I think when I heard the name, I expected it to be dramatically different, like meme territory different. And maybe it is like that when you actually play it, but at least on paper, just looking at the preview for it, it didn't seem as crazy as I would have expected. So, I don't know, I'm kind of surprised, I guess. Get Warcrow in soon. Nice. Played with it a couple of matches. It is memey, but not unplayable. Okay. It does make me wonder if anyone voluntarily, deliberately uses that as their preferred setup. I mean, it's obscure enough to get to those settings that it would take some fishing. I mean, I suppose if a player was just open to doing, or was looking into doing their own custom key binding setup, then they might stumble across doing that setup of their own making, and they just don't realize that it technically was a preset option for them with a special name to it. That would be an interesting title to hold. World's #1 Blasto player. And there is someone in Discord who goes by the name Blasto. So I do feel like, in particular, they should try to make a point to doing that. But anyways, let me get Warcrow in, as he is now in the waiting room. Hello, Warcrow. How's it going?
Hello, sorry, I had a mouthful of coffee.
Oh, no worries.
Right, okay, you're also now speaking to me, so I've got to mute you on YouTube. How are you?
I am doing all right.
You're doing alright?
I took your statement about having just drank a bunch of coffee as an invitation to then down a whole bunch of water. So my delayed response was me following in your footsteps, just with water.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I'm sorry I disappeared before when you were asking for people to join, because I had a surprise visitor. Yay! Other surprise visitors. It just wasn't a good visitor. Well, it's not a bad visitor, but it's still awkward.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know if this is a visitor as in a person or a more metaphorical visitor of a different variety.
Oh no, it's a person. No spiders or anything like that. They're a bit, yeah, sorry. Yeah. Yeah. I broke up with my partner and they live next door, so it's a bit weird sometimes. There you go. So, I don't know what's going on with my computer today, but things are a bit slow.
Well, I did take a while to send you that invite, so that may have been on my end, if that's what you're referring to.
Like, booting up the game took a delay. There's a delay from when I can actually start typing when I go to click onto a message to start typing. And I'm just like, what is going on today? Okay, we're playing Platinum? Okay.
Oh, I don't even know how I ended up on that. I happen to have it set for Platinum right now, but I am up for whatever you would like. And this person who is a pug, but someone who I have played matches with many times before, has wandered on in.
I wandered on in.
Do you have any preferences?
I don't, honestly, because I wasn't going to play video games today. I'm just like, I'll go play with these, it's okay.
Well, the Prestige dailies are Sandstorm plus Tech Mastery, for whatever that's worth. The Plat Apex mission is on Sandstorm, so there is some potential to double dip there if you are interested in going that route.
Yeah, we can do that if you want. I probably won't Worry about the whole tech thing. I don't worry about those particular challenges anymore. I'm just like, they're just annoying.
That is fair.
I think I have a disruptor 3. Not that it would really matter much. No, I do. Okay. Cyclonic boosters even worth using?
Honestly, I almost never use them in Andromeda, so I would argue no.
Yeah, because I'm just looking at how much they're giving me, and I'm like, that's not a lot of extra shields.
Yeah, I mean, every once in a while for some of the Apex missions that mess with your shields, I'll do that to try to counteract it a bit, but I don't really know that it makes that big of a difference. Also, not to mention, the base shield's number for most characters in Andromeda is lower than it is in Mass Effect 3. In Mass Effect 3, usually the health and shields number is the same, or in some characters, the shields number is significantly higher than the health number, but usually it is the opposite for Andromeda. You are not working from a very large number to begin with, so the math is not working in your favor.
Also, I might actually for some advice for Path of Exile 2, sorry.
How
I missed a
dare...
shame
No, that's...
yesterday. I'm really struggling to get through the campaign, and it's not the fact that I'm finding the combat hard, because they've really nerfed the bosses and things like that. It's just tedious.
It is definitely slow.
How large the tile sets are, but also it's like, oh, there's a boss here, and you're running around trying to find the boss, and then there's a camp here that you got to get, because you're like, oh, I probably should go to the camp because it could have a unique buff. But then I'm running around trying to find that, then I'm running around trying to find a certain chest, and I'm just like, this is very tedious. And that's where I'm struggling. Like, I struggled the most with Path of Exile 2 when I first played it, and I'm still struggling with that. It's just like, it just doesn't feel great.
Yeah, no, I definitely...
And
I feel that.
Sorry, you finished.
No, go ahead.
But yeah, that's just really where I'm struggling, because Path of Exile 1, I never felt like that. But yeah, that's just where I'm struggling to get through. I used to feel so boring. And I don't want to be bored when I'm playing Path of Exile or any video game. But yeah, do you know of any way around that? Like, am I missing something here? Because combat-wise, I'm not struggling.
Yeah, I would say that generally speaking, that definitely is an overarching dynamic that is different between PoE 1 and PoE 2. The pace is slower in PoE 2, without a doubt. There are some ways, of course, that you can potentially still speed things back up to try to make up for that, but as a baseline, PoE 2 is definitely slower. So you're not crazy for thinking that. In terms of what those tips and tricks might be, I would say the most obvious one is obviously to say, you know, having a good understanding of what the layouts of the zones are, so that you know where, or have a good expectation of where the main things are going to be and where the optional things are going to be, so you can be efficient with your pathing and also be deliberate about, okay, am I just going to zoom through this area and do the bare minimum, or am I trying to get all the optional stuff as well? There are times when, yes, there may be optional stuff, but it really is not that much of a difference maker, so it may not be all that impactful to go out of your way to pick it up.
So it really is the same concept a lot. Again, my issue with that is just the fact that the tile sets is so much larger, so trying to climb them is going to take longer.
Yeah, like
That's kind of annoying.
Yeah.
That's okay.
They were longer, and they have, over the past year, they have made some of the zones a little bit quicker. And this most recent major patch, at least a couple months ago, one of the big focus points was not so much making the zones shorter, but giving various, I think the term they liked to use was contextual clues, to give you signals, signs in the area of this is what you should expect if you go in this direction. This tells you that you're going toward the main boss fight. Whereas if you see this sign on the ground, it means you're headed toward this optional spot. Stuff like that.
Get to cover.
3 left. Go get them.
So really, it's just a matter of running small sets and then
Teammate injured.
like it's for the AoE. And maybe try and find that. That's if I want to keep pushing at it, because PoE one is much well.
Yeah, I would not recommend just having your default methodology be to full clear every single zone, because I agree
No.
that in particular is gonna make things feel very slow.
Yeah. It's like that on PoE one as well. This is it. I spent so much time running around trying to find a bloody camp, or trying to find a press.
Yeah, like, are you talking about the camps that have the trade people at them, for example? Like the extra
well,
shop?
yeah, but that's just where I'm not too sure if it's a trade. Because, like, I'm more concerned about missing a path, a permanent path, because some of them do get permanent path.
So I would say, at least based on that description, trading camps. I think if I'm thinking of the same thing, that those are not that significant. So I would probably skip those altogether unless just so happen to stumble across one of them along the way.
Destroyer.
Oh, did you have to do that? Sorry, I'm fighting one berserker, and as I was about to detonate, another berserker just walked across and blocked my plan. Oh, there's a two behind me. But yeah, this is gonna be a case of learning it there. It's gonna be. There's another thing behind me. What is shooting from behind me? I'm just trying to fight these berserkers, but I keep getting third party. Which is highly annoying.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, that's me third partying me.
One moment. It is still live, full disclosure.
That's okay. I didn't expect it to be scanned. So
But
like,
forewarn you that you might be about to walk straight into it.
Yeah. Because it's playing that random down the whole time. Two stop.
One member down.
Have to tag take me like that. Mr. Nullifies.
Go get him. Good. Stay sharp.
Oh, sorry, D2. I know you sent that message a little while ago, and then we got all
Key enemy personnel
into that
tracked to that location.
PoE discussion, PoE2 discussion. Do MEA boosters give multiplicative bonuses or additive bonuses? Honestly, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know the answer to that question definitively.
Target eliminated. We've got a read on
Not
another priority
sure
target.
exactly how it's calculated mathematically.
I'm reading a flat line.
The raw numbers are lower in Andromeda by a pretty significant margin. Both in terms of the number that you are
One member down.
multiplying and the number that you are multiplying by, if that distinction makes any sense. As in, if we're talking about cyclonics as we were before, the base amount of shields that you're starting off with, and also the boost that you're getting from booster.
Get to cover.
Now, if the way that math is being done is slightly different, then maybe that makes up for it, but I don't know if that's the case.
I'm
Squad
picking
member
myself
down.
up because that is what's looking at me. I don't know how it got there.
Uh-oh, shields down.
Yeah, it's like wasting time. I don't like that.
Target's still in the field. Reading a flat line.
Mr. Pants, get over here.
Shields are gone.
Oh, I did not think I was in that circle anymore. Oh, it was the observer, that's why.
I hit the wrong button. I've gone the wrong way. There you go. Do this thing. Trying to get to this. I'm much very loud down now.
Opens up. Fine. I don't want to do
Target eliminated.
that. That'll do.
Well done.
Uh-oh, shields down.
Teammate injured.
Oh. Yes, I had a tiny sliver of health, but so did he. Blaze Hydra, on the other hand.
Nice
Did not.
save.
What's technically the noise that they got?
Teammate injured.
Oh! Where the heck did you come from?
Mr. Pants, can you please stop dying?
Lost my shield.
Heck? Creatures, man.
Getting third-partied again. I love that.
Nice job, Apex. Keep it going. Enemies headed your way.
For comparison's sake, this is around the time, this is actually faster than the amount of time it took us to finish Wave 2 in a bronze match in which we were exclusively using energy drink. Kids, that is why I do not recommend using
I'm reading a flat line.
Brain as your go-to tech mastery farming skill, at least not in a vacuum.
Squad member down.
Oh, it's a progenitor. Okay, where's the space? Oh, he's fine, he's up. Why am I fighting the progenitor? That is a complete waste of time at this point.
Oh, nice, D2.
Can you not-
When I was looking at chat, I don't know where it went. Let's get rid of this guy.
Mistakes are made on my behalf.
Oh, I understand.
Yes, I was too busy trying to get the observer behind the progenitor that the progenitor was able to walk up to me, activate his melee attack, and kill me.
They do like to do that. Great.
Yeah, I got a little tunnel vision.
Happens to the best of us.
To get away from that progenitor, actually. In fact, I'm on target.
Great.
Mr. Brave, where'd you go? Where did Brave go?
Teammate injured.
Just got energy drain mid-jump.
Wow.
Shield, so probably wasn't.
Oh, right.
Yeah, there's another progenitor over there, by the way.
Fantastic, I love that. I'm dancing with Brave, so every time I try to shoot one, it disappears. where are you going? I can't seem to climb things at the moment.
Squad member down.
What? What is going on? I am struggling trying to get up the crate. It just won't go.
Ooh. I've never done this before. Oh,
I'm just
my
constantly
crap.
getting pushed off it.
Uh-oh, shields down.
What's going on right now?
Squad member down.
I don't know what has happened in the last 5 minutes. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm just constantly being pushed around, left, right, and back again. I don't know what's doing it. And I was just trying to climb that little ladder thing, and it just would not let me up. Oh, Christ, stop avoiding me. I wonder if it could have been a rape that kept hitting me, knocking me around. I just couldn't see where it was coming from.
Uh-oh, shields down.
I'm reading a flat line.
Many mistakes have been
One
made
moment.
on my behalf.
Oh.
It's a ton of my fault. I am playing like an idiot.
Teammate
Plus, it
out.
doesn't help that it seems like I'm just getting constantly knocked around by something. I don't know what's doing it.
Could be a combination of, yes, invisible rates, but also sharpshooters sniping you from the entire length of the arena with energy drain, which does seemingly stagger almost every time.
But yeah, it's like, yeah, I'm constantly just being staggered a bit, and it's just like, please stop. Please stop doing that.
It might just be the nature of the variety of enemies that we have on this wave in particular.
Teammate injured.
I am also still having internet problems. And I did just set up a computer and it is making really weird noise. Oh wow. Just walk out to me and do that bitch. That was a very annoying wave.
Find artifacts and return to the drop point. Marking first location on your HUD.
Up.
Squad member down.
I'll lead us to.
Got the drop.
It's just that.
Teammate injured.
Ow. Yeah, that was barrage that hit me. Okay, that's unfortunate. That's happening. Was
Artifact is
perhaps
secure.
avoided.
I'm reading a flat line.
Please let me jump on.
Hang in there.
My god, that was difficult.
Hang in there, Apex. Got the drop. Squad member down.
Yes.
I owe you.
Artifact recovery is complete. Nice job. Squad member down.
Yeah, it's like I'm just getting pushed around though. I never have stick drift.
That would be strange at this point, because I go, ooh,
Squad member down.
wouldn't think that either of these enemies would be able to push you.
Teammate injured.
Yeah, it's leading me to believe that maybe I just have stick drift and I need to fix that.
No, you're the best.
Open your mouth. No, you want to. Thank you. What's the matter, battery?
Nice job, Apex. Keep it going. Shuttle incoming. Get to the extraction zone.
No, thank you. Oh no, are they gonna camp the LZ? That's gonna be a problem.
No deal. It's gonna be interesting. I mean, it's gonna be entertaining.
It does seem like that's what they were going for. And it has already backfired.
Squad member down. Squad member down.
I'm just gonna sit down over here and watch the show. Sorry. I'm gonna bypass all that.
Reading a flatline.
Mr. Pro, that's not where I sent you. Where are you going? Just teleport away.
Maybe you'd like to do that.
Oh, now I'm getting flanked.
Squad member down.
Thank you very much. Mr. Pants, why are you so independent? It's not to be there. Oh wow, he's really. Oh, well, oh dear. There's all kinds of.
Yeah, this is kind of what I was implying would end up happening if we were to camp the LZ
Teammate
too
injured.
early.
Mission complete. Full team secure.
Full extraction, no problem. We're also bringing half of our enemy's forces with us.
I think Mr. Pants is new. Like. Okay. These things happen.
All right. Well, I know D2 was saying a few minutes ago that, yeah, I should be able to hop in once you're done with this match. So, oh, well, right on cue. There we go. Someone has left. That means there is room. D2, yeah, I was about to say, I'm pretty sure we friended each other on the EA app. In the waiting room? Okay, let me get you in there first. Hello, D2. How are you?
I have tried.
Let me get you an invite in game now.
Thank you.
I think.
There we are.
Okay, yeah. I was gonna say, out of the corner of my eye, I saw that there weren't any open spots yet, or spots left anymore in the lobby. I was like, wait, did someone steal that spot already? No, that person was you.
I have lost connection to this
Oh,
session.
well,
That's new.
Not for leads.
Yep, let's try again. Oh, oh, that's the bug that left. All right.
uh-oh.
Okay.
That's-
I think I could try to do something real quick. I do have mods installed, but the way that they work in Andromeda, they're not like if you don't specify a launch parameter, they're not supposed to load.
Right. Yeah, no, that I wouldn't think
Okay.
that would be a
let me-
problem.
I mean, mods, like if I do have mods and you guys don't, then that does cause issues. Let me
Right, no,
try
but I know what
this.
you mean for Andromeda, that if you don't press the button to activate the mod and launch the game through the mod manager or whatever it's got, Frostbite or whatever it's called for
Frosty.
whatever the name is.
You can, yeah, you can also set it up. You can also grab a what's it called, a launch parameter, and you specify that in Steam or in Origin or whatever you use, and launch it that way, so you don't need to launch Frosty every time. Like that's what I do.
But point being that you
Yeah, I'm
shouldn't
loading
have
back
any
in.
of those.
Yeah. But I made sure to also rename the mod folder just in case the game decided to look in there for some reason.
Huh. Shall I
Okay.
give you another invite?
I
Give it a
am-
shot?
Yes, please.
Okay. If not, I would say the one other thing that sometimes works is if you leave multiplayer, so just exit back to the main menu and then load back in to multiplayer, sometimes, for some reason, that just magically makes it better.
That's interesting.
So, given how you did not stay in the lobby on that occasion, that might be worth giving a shot here.
I mean, I did fully restart the game.
But I think for some weird reason, apparently,
Okay, so
that
specifically
that
just, like,
can work
exit,
sometimes,
not
even
leave
when
the game.
restarting the game doesn't. I don't understand how or why,
see.
but this is the EA app / Mass Effect multiplayer we're talking about, so who knows?
Okay. Right, I'll do that then. Loading back into the multiplayer.
No promises, but
Yeah.
some people have had success with that.
Okay, I am back in.
Okay.
Let's try again.
Let's give it a shot.
Yeah. Imagine if it's something that's running in the background that just sees Mass Effect Andromeda connecting to something and then immediately blocks it.
Turns out you just have a totally different application running that says Mass Effect must stop. That's the name
Yeah,
of the program.
exactly.
No!
I guess I do.
Dude, you gotta close that program.
No, it's the best. Oh, what the hell? It's unlikely to be my internet because at least like I was playing Warframe earlier and that was fine. Though Warframe is much less flaky than Andromeda, so there's that.
Right. Now, sometimes it just really does not like when certain people try to host lobbies for other people. I mean, if we're
Normally it
feeling
just
bold,
blocks
we could
you
have
from
either you
connecting.
try to host, or if we're feeling especially bold, we could try having Warcrow host.
Good luck.
Oh,
with that.
I thought as soon as I said that, I saw your character momentarily disappear, Warcrow. I thought you were like, yeah, no way, I'm out.
Yeah. I mean, I'll be fine. But
I was gonna say, for you, it's not a
Very
problem.
difficult time.
Okay, let me try one more thing before we try rehosting it. Where is Frosty. There's Frosty. Okay. Could try just like removing the mods from that. Okay. Is this clear now? Batch mods, yeah, empty, perfect. Okay, this has got to work now.
Knock on wood.
For the love of everything BioWare, please. Okay, just give me a sec. It's still loading. Having an SSD won't stop you from having to watch through the intro videos.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Ready for an invite?
Multiplayer's loading.
Okay.
Come on, please. There we go. Okay, you can send it.
Fingers crossed.
There we are.
The only ones that Solarians can cross.
Yeah. I was about to say it felt like you were staying in longer than you were before. I was starting to get my hopes up.
Like, same.
Oh no.
I was like, okay, this seems fine. Okay.
Shall we try having you
I-
host, maybe D2?
Yeah.
Have that be the first shot?
Yeah. Sure. Okay, let me switch this to private. Okay, to have this. Oh wait, right. I need to do this. There we go. Send you an
Let's
invite.
see if I can stay in your lobbies.
Imagine it kicks me out.
I'm the captain now.
Don't tempt it. Don't tempt it. Like,
No!
Oh, it kicked you out.
Oh no.
Yeah, but
okay, wait, hold on. Now
exactly.
I'm gonna take that advice. I'm gonna try loading back into the main menu and then back into multiplayer and see if that fixes it for me. The things
I mean,
we
there
do
is
for
one
Mass Effect
common
multiplayer.
variable. There is one common problematic variable.
Oh? The EA
And
app?
it's not you. I mean, that's definitely that. But I was thinking more localized.
Yeah.
Specifically me. Do you tell me when to send you the invite?
Okay. I'm loaded in now.
Invite sent.
Okay. Now what happens?
Just hold your breath.
I'm
Maybe it'll
no
work.
comment. No comment.
I mean, it seems to be working.
No comment.
Hold on, I have wood. I have wood.
Yeah, as do I. Yep. Okay. Well, is there anything we would like to attempt for this match? Or do we just want to keep it super basic and just, see if the game works first? Because, that would also be fair. But I defer to you guys.
I'm up for anything, really.
Warcrow, any
So-
preferences?
I have none. Does that help?
No.
I have no preference.
No. Warcrow, you're supposed to be very opinionated. I would like for you to be
No,
very
not right now.
opinionated right now.
No,
Okay,
not right now. I don't feel like it.
We can do this if you want, yeah. I hate
yeah,
the map,
do
but
silver.
I'll allow it.
Look, it's a beautiful map. Like I should have said it to you.
Don't.
probably.
We just went through this whole process. Don't make me leave now.
Oh. What do you mean? What's wrong with it?
Hold on, I'm picking the Tyrian agent with no flamer.
D2, I can only give you one kick vote at a time.
Well, you can press it again.
No, I will not be tricked into doing
It will
that.
make
Thank you
feel
very
better,
much.
But it won't do anything.
Yeah, I've opened up the lobby. Okay, what do I even have equipped?
No, it's just
Halberd, ew, stinky. Oh well, let's go with something fun
no fun.
with an Avenger S.
Venture S is not bad.
I mean, yeah, like I really like that they added the iconic weapons, like upgraded versions of them.
Yeah. I mean, some are definitely better than others, but the Avenger S is solid.
Yeah. And then, because I'm bad at this game, I grabbed the Rosara just in case.
No judgment.
Alright.
I may or may not have one equipped as well. I also have this thing called the paw, which, I cannot...
Yeah.
I can't have
No
any
comment.
moral high ground when I'm using this.
Yeah. I mean, look, at least it's a concussive paw. It's not a siphon.
I
Which would have
guess.
been...
I mean, either way.
Yeah.
I just feel like punching things. Even though it's combo tastics, and probably not, you don't want that much damage.
See, I knew it was going to be this map, and yet, still, when I saw this loading screen, I cringed. I flinched.
Good to know. I'll just screenshot this then, and I'll be sure to send it to you.
Don't
when
do
you're
that.
I did. Screenshotted it.
Don't do this to me.
This one's simple. Clear
Don't
the
worry.
Okay,
I
wait,
wait till you're
okay.
having a good day.
Refinement should add some kick.
Wait, I forgot how to play this game. How the fuck do I dodge?
Did you... First question. Do you
I
have the
want
Blasto controls?
Yes.
Watch the enemy fire.
Yeah, of course.
Do you actually?
Yes.
Well, that explains a lot.
Like I haven't switched since we last played. It's just like I've been really busy. I keep jumping when I don't mean to. Oh, it's
I feel
it's like
getting stuck on all the random things.
it kind
when
of
I'm trying to
feels
jump.
like you're playing. It kind of feels like you're playing on a touch screen, because like you need to either use a claw grip to be able to aim and shoot, or you aim and then shoot. But you can't do both at the same time, since like the shoot button isn't it's
Now, maybe I just don't
on
have
the
much
face buttons.
experience with touchscreens, but that just sounds mildly inefficient.
Nice job, Apex.
It certainly is. It is
Hey,
kind
wonderful.
of fun though, because like you have the muscle memory
Yeah.
from shooting with the right trigger, and then you press it, you jump, and it's platinum, and you die.
why do you do that to yourself? I think I remember doing that one time.
It's funny.
You know, you do it to yourself. You do. And that's what really hurts.
Okay, I found it. It's X or square on PlayStation. To dodge, I mean. I am now 5% more survivable.
So funny because I'm kind of delayed, and it's like when I charge, I stand still, and then all of a sudden I'm target. It's like there was no animation. What? Like I'm just magically there, and I'm trying to jump, but I'm getting stuck on everything. It feels like I'm getting stuck. Like I'm nowhere near a wall, but I'm still getting stuck on it. Trying to jump. It's hilarious. Something's behind me and shooting me. Like I'm headbutting it now.
One left.
You just novaed against the air.
I just what?
Watch yourself.
You just used Nova, but like you hit the air instead of the ground.
Logical outcome.
Love that. Because I thought I hit the ledge or something, because it was a bit weird on my end as well.
Sources say key data is
Like,
All right,
in
yeah.
this area. Find and recover that
The
data.
best way to check what the dodge button is to get into cover and press
Oh.
against it.
It'll just tell you.
Yeah, because like you. Yeah, it tells you the button to dodge, and it's also used to hop over cover.
Do you need me over there, or can I just like teleport around and
We'll be
get
fine.
my things?
But also, D2, I feel like there's a simple solution to this problem.
No, I will not switch to the default controls.
No, actually, I was just gonna say, what if we had one button do everything?
Oh. I mean, I could, since like I have the game on Steam. I could just use Steam input for that.
I've not played Mass Effect 3 in such a long time. It feels like a long time. When was the last time I played Mass Effect 3? I know it was with you, Liz.
It's been a little while. Exactly. But
Lost shields.
Well done.
There's just too many
Got the
games these
data.
days. Oh, I think I disconnected because I can't charge all the enemies are walking backward.
I do still see you.
Oh,
I
I'm
see you
back.
headbutting the wall.
I'm back, I'm back.
Hover
I disappeared for a little while.
Don't worry,
Oh,
you
yeah,
cut the wall.
actually. I did. What? How? What?
3 more to go.
I kind of want to try this on platinum now, so it embarrass me. Thankful, but
Just need to take
Is this
out
a
that
better
one.
host for you, Warcrow, or a worse host
Sensors
for you?
clear for now.
worse by far.
Really?
Oh yeah, I am teleporting around. I'm hitting myself on invisible walls. I'm getting stuck.
Hostiles en route.
I mean-
there's no animation on my charge. I just suddenly appear by the enemy.
You're in the US, right?
Oh,
No.
I'm
He's
down
on the
under.
opposite side of the world.
Okay, so it's either way you're kind of fucked. Never mind then.
Yeah.
Because like I'm in Georgia.
Oh.
Like it's just you know you gotta connect to it to halfway across the world, just in the other direction.
Well, you're definitely. I mean, I think I'm quite literally almost as far away as possible from him.
I mean,
So I think you are close,
in,
but still, there's a
in,
lot
like,
of room
We
between.
are.
in absolute
Yeah.
units, yes, but in terms of just like connecting the internet cables that go from Australia to the US, like in that sense, Warcrow is probably closer to you.
I was gonna say I'm not smart enough to know what the significance of those other factors might be.
I mean, basically think of it as having to go through one toll booth instead of 20.
Oh.
It's not only that, but infrastructure, internet and Wi-Fi. So yeah, that's also going to be playing a factor. Like it's back online, but it's still quite shoddy.
Sensors clear for now. Great
But
shooting.
we were down
A
a couple
logical
of days ago.
Damn.
Yeah.
And here I am complaining about Georgian internet.
Enemies incoming.
So, oh yeah, but like they completely shut down. Like even like it also affected our emergency services and public
Yeah.
transport and everything.
But Warpro, I thought
Because
that
we don't
Australia
have
was
many
notorious for having the
services.
best internet in the world.
Oh yes, we do. We do. That's true. What? Sorry, this is like a lot of
I was working on that, guy. Thank you very much.
at once. I'm just like, what is this?
It's okay, I'll give you a pass. Given what we've just been talking about, I'll give you a pass.
I can also target and charge corpses now. It's hilarious.
That sounds very interesting. For a Vanguard in particular, that sounds very interesting.
Hey, look, good upgrade, good upgrade.
Yep.
3 more to go.
There was one time on this map a few years ago
Keep your guard up.
when
got
I was
some great data
standing
from
right
that.
about here. I went down, and I either bled out. No, I got stomped. And then I realized I was on the spectator screen on my corpse still,
Find their sensor
and
get them broken.
my camera moved a little bit. And I was like, that's strange. My character is dead. I can change the camera angle, but no, like the perspective was changing. How did that happen? Then I moved the analog stick, and my character started walking. It was still in spectator mode. I was still supposedly dead, and yet somehow I was able to move, use powers,
Somehow Lids has returned.
and I believe this was Extraction Wave. So in this state, I did hang out in the LZ, and I would have to double check if I counted as being alive or not, but I think I might have.
Oh, that's incredible.
So I'm just saying, Warpro, there could be potential for something pretty incredible here.
I would just like to stop hitting corpses. That'd be great.
Squad member down.
Why?
I'll help.
What do you mean? It's extra mobility.
I had full health and shields and suddenly I was dead. I'm like, I have no idea.
It's extra mobility for your health and shield.
Yeah.
And now I'm being sync killed. But I can't
Oh,
sync
oh,
sync-
wait, I just saw that. That was incredible.
What? No, I'm alive. I'm alive.
What just happened?
And I can. And there's a corpse midair, but I can charge it. That's good. Setting the shields.
I'd love to watch that one back. That was quite interesting.
Another interesting that is happening in my method though is that I can charge things through cover.
I'm hearing
Like,
are
I can be
positives
behind
right now,
hard cover
Warpro.
and I can charge it.
I think if Mass Effect was an e-sport, people would have shitty connections. It's deliberate.
I think this might be a competitive advantage for Warpro.
Yeah.
We might need to
I can charge
investigate.
through cover, yeah. Oh, you're already dead. What? Oh, I went.
Charge him!
All enemies clear. Keep it up.
I got some great
outside.
data from that.
Oh.
Time to go. Get to the extraction site.
No!
What happened?
I got trapped by a ray while the guy was charging up his bowl.
Oh.
Yeah, but like, I'm trying to move, and there's the raid behind me.
Imagine what it would be like if the enemies actually were smart enough to team up in that way.
I think I just painted again.
You wouldn't do that to us. Yeah, exactly. See, you wouldn't.
Yeah, I said we'd be syncing every now and then. I was like, no, I'm back. Stop charging corpses! Killing them!
Sync kills. So we now have desync kills.
He's already dead, leave him alone. No! Not...
He's free shields.
Yeah, does it still give you your shields back if you charge an enemy that is theoretically already dead?
Yeah.
I still see no downside right now.
Because I'm trying to kill things.
That's not important.
I want to headbutt things. Oh, not you.
Yeah, just headbutt the corpses.
headbutt
I don't
you.
see any
Yep.
problem.
Okay, I'll headbutt the thing. Because I keep targeting it anyway, so I'll just go for it. Now it's saying it's not a valid target. Now it is a valid target now that it's dead. And it's just doing 360 spins in front of me.
Perfectly
Why?
logical. I see nothing wrong with this. By the way, there are 4 seconds left.
it's
Warcraft.
extraction. Oh, it's okay. If I die, I die.
No.
But you made it through.
I like how Warcraft dies and you just start ascending.
That was fun.
It was.
Assuming direct control.
So basically, with a bit of practice and agile fingers, you could use Blasto effectively.
Oh, right, I forgot. Did you start to get used to it by the end?
Yes, I certainly was jumping a lot less.
Okay.
Like on accident, I mean. It was still rather uncomfortable to aim and shoot, but that's because I don't use a claw grip anyway. So there's that. Though, like if I use the claw grip like some people do, then I think it wouldn't be much of an issue.
You think Mark Knopfler uses the claw grip effect?
Maybe.
1 person will get that. 0 people will get that reference.
Exactly. I'm just laughing out of courtesy. To play, who to play?
Paradox Kit, you say?
We could do a repeat of the last map if you want to.
I'd rather not.
Sounds like fun. I think that's
Yeah, exactly. You had fun, right? You were charging corpses. You were enjoying it.
Yeah, let's do that again. It was great.
Okay, where's the cyclone? Cyclone, my beloved. Oh right, yeah. I forgot that I cannot just swap the 2 slots around. such a tragedy that we didn't get the I forget what it's called, but the default original trilogy sniper. Like the one that's that only has one shot.
Surely you are not talking about the one that charges up with a weird sound and can shoot through walls.
No, I'm not talking about the. Fuck, I forget what it's called, but I remember the scope, and I remember how shit it was to make a new one for it. No, I'm talking about the one that most NPCs who use snipers use. Like for example, when you're recruiting Garrus, he's using that sniper. It's the default one that you get.
Oh, the Mantis?
Yes. Because like here the default one is the Viper.
Yeah, that is, I agree. I found that strange.
We're playing gold. Okay. You don't have to be so serious.
You're a Krogan. You can't be
I like
serious.
the Krogan. It's right. One life to live. Oh dear. So we can't die. Probably should have said infiltrator that.
Well, depends if we can be zombies.
I'm fine with being a zombie. I mean, I was charging them last match, so it's only fitting that I join them.
This one's simple. Clear the area and lock it down.
I'm gonna get ya.
See him? Oh, right, he's cat.
Oh no. Oh no.
What's wrong?
I threw a grenade at my feet.
Oh, yeah, this is not the match modifier to do that in.
Doing what?
Throwing
Let's just
grenades.
say, it would be unfortunate to kill yourself in a one life to live match by hitting yourself with your own grenade.
At the very start, my way.
Yeah. Well, I mean, to be honest, that might actually be the best, or at least wave 1 is certainly better
I mean,
than other waves. No, don't fault my
Okay.
Interesting.
I mean, like,
Oh no. My turret attacks zombies.
it's shooting a live one.
For a while there on my screen, it was flamethrowing at zombie.
Warcrow,
Flame
out of
throwing.
curiosity, just asking for a friend here. Have you seen The Sixth Sense?
Yes.
Because I can't
I see
help
dead
but
people.
feel like you see dead people.
It feels like that. That's okay. I'm fine with it.
Shield down.
No, don't. No, whoa.
Member down.
You're fine with desecrating that.
No, not desecrating. Fine with it.
3 left. Go get 'em.
Dead people don't move. Dead people can't hurt you. Dead people are just dead. Living.
No!
The living
I was
you
gonna
need to worry about.
punch
Sniped
him.
that with a grenade.
How dare you prevent me from
Down one.
punching him?
Easy out.
Launching.
Poncho?
I was gonna say, ground looks
Who
really
needs
nice. The
shields
dirt
anyway?
is great. This is the position my Krogan's in. That their face is in the ground.
Enemies cleared. Stay alert.
Woo! I still got it.
Enemies incoming.
Move it.
I probably should have paid attention to the whole one life to live thing, but I didn't.
Eh,
Why?
maybe the whole one life
Carrying
live
out.
thing is optional.
I wonder how much, how many research points the remnant artifact in the center will give. I never noticed it before.
gives all of them.
Yeah.
All of the big search points.
To the resource that requires it the least.
Heads up!
Okay, I teleported quite far.
Oops, shields down. Down to
Good.
one.
Stay sharp.
Easy out.
This has been an experience.
Key enemy personnel were tracked to that location. Take them out.
On it.
An enjoyable one, I hope.
The Vanguard was enjoyable. These are just weird. Oh, hello.
Target eliminated.
Bye.
I guess that works. That was just my weapon that's having flying. For what it's worth, that was not a biotic power.
Oh, Rave, stop him.
Why would you put a damage nerf if I'm not stopped in? I hate you so much.
It actually does. Oh, stop teleporting, you silly Billy. Ow. Ow.
Shields down.
That reminds me of that zombie.
Incoming!
3 more to go.
I love a sentence.
Just like the
Because
old
if you've got a
days.
siphon weapon, you just instantly hit the fool.
There's a Wraith on the screen that's doing 360 spins,
Enemies headed
and
your
a
way.
Destin
Move it.
just constantly throwing grenades on my screen.
Oh,
Hold on.
What about here?
Walker, I think you might want to talk to your doctor about that.
That will help though. I don't know if they're training for this issue.
What if it's the doctor who made it crawl that way?
Well, yeah, I mean, my experience with doctors, I probably would get the one that does that. Hello, Bean. How are you?
Incoming!
No sync here.
Are you?
Oh, that's a friendly feat.
No. I saw it just in time. But it's still trying to attack me. Even though it's dead.
It's dead.
Shields gone!
It's dead, but
Sure,
it's
it's
still
dead.
trying to attack me. Okay, now it's doing the death animation.
Just 3 hostiles remaining.
There's a headless Destin that's still doing damage to me.
Shields
What?
gone!
It's headless and it's dead, but it's still hurting me when it shoots me. What?
I mean, yeah, it's shooting you. That would
One
hurt.
lonely target.
Yeah, but it's dead. It has no head.
Stop judging
It's
it,
not
Walker.
damage, damage me.
Yeah, it's still holding the trigger.
It should not
Just
be able to damage
move
me.
out of the way.
Let's find somewhere more
Yeah, I
exciting.
should do that actually. I'm just standing there looking at it. Right, it's my fault.
That's peculiar. When the enemy fires its bullets at me, they appear to cause me physical harm. This is such a strange phenomenon.
Headless is dead. I wanted to look at it. Okay, and anointers just appear at a random right in front of me. Okay, thank you, game.
I panicked for a second and I did actually accidentally jump. That was
You're teleporting for me as well now.
the ascendant buff. Oh no.
Oops, shields down.
Oh no! Okay. I'm using. Ow.
Three more to go.
Get that down the ledge. Thank you.
One lonely
Stay
target.
sharp.
Took so much effort to get from there to here. Like, I just...
Key enemy personnel were tracked to that location. Take them out.
Okay.
So, was that the orc?
Target eliminated.
No, Ray, do not bite me. I am not food.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Target eliminated.
Please get over the ledge. Please get over the ledge.
We've
What
got
is
a read
going
on
on?
another priority target.
I just saw the fiend attempt to go invisible.
Oh.
That was... that was scary.
Incoming.
I'm not. Yes, I am.
Just don't die.
We don't know roller coaster right up here right now.
Oh no. Oh yeah, oh no, oh yeah, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh yeah, oh no, oh no, oh yeah, oh no!
Oh dear! What, excuse me? I'm getting sync-killed by two enemies simultaneously, none of whom were next to me?
That is not a party I want to attend.
Okay, you're
I'm
alive,
dying
okay.
soon.
I'm reading a flat
I
line.
died.
Hold on.
I feel like I'm
shouldn't
starting to
have
get a
fought the
little bit
other
of a
again.
Warcrow experience at this point.
But it's fun, Leech, you're enjoying it.
You can try hosting again after this one. See if my end is fixed.
Let's get out of here.
Also, we should kill the fella. We got 20 seconds.
Would be able to do it if you...
You
Rigor Mortis has really set in for Mike Rogan. Just got this one leg in the air.
Wait, what?
No!
I've got this like one leg sitting up in the air.
You're the last hope.
Don't pressure me, okay? Legitimately did almost die to an extent there.
Heads up.
Oh, teleporting fiend. Okay, you know, on second thought, I do not have as much margin for error as I think I do, because the enemies may not be where I think they are.
See, I'm so used to Fiends teleporting that I just think that's part of the basic here.
Or rather, that's great. That's the thing. Do we trust that that's actually where the fiend is? I'm not sure.
I'm spectating you on my screen, you're just randomly shooting into the sky off the map. You're hitting anything.
Let's get out of here.
Really like to get rid of this guy. There we go.
Now everyone's set.
Oh, that's not good.
3 left. Go get them.
my screen that anointed is headless and walking off into the sunset.
That just sounds wholesome. Excuse me, sir. You were not supposed to regenerate your shield back.
Enemies clear. Stay alert.
Woo! I still got it.
Shuttle incoming. Get to the extraction zone.
Look at the ascendant.
Oh. That was something that explains it.
Oops, found it.
Hello?
How are you?
Alive. Unlike last round. Or last main.
Heads up.
See, hold on. Not targeting the raid that's dead and doing circles. Sorry. Oh, stop that.
Ooh, a fiend.
Okay.
It's not a good idea. This was not a
There
good idea.
it is.
I'm thinking I should probably go to the hiding hole and hide there.
That wouldn't necessarily be a bad idea.
Just gonna hide. I'm hiding in. Sorry. My turret's out there doing something. I exceed for a second. I think.
Oh.
Yes, because the timer has stopped. Okay,
Oh, there's
that
10
was-
seconds.
Look out.
Yep,
Well-
sorry, on my screen the timer had actually stopped, so I was like, I don't know how much more it is.
Okay, Warpro, you may or may not be living in an alternate reality.
All teams secure.
The rules of time and space do not apply to you.
How a Krogan
Really?
perceives time.
I extracted, so.
Okay, just for the sake of being mildly useful, I'll switch back to the normal preset. Can I? No, I
Mildly
cannot
useful?
make you a host. Yes.
Do we have anything in particular we'd like to do for the next one?
Negative.
I don't have opinions at the moment. That requires thought and effort. I don't have that.
That requires a stable connection.
That too, yes.
What?
Every match is a challenge for me at the moment, so.
Was it better on like when you're connected to lids?
Yeah, it is better when I'm
Oh.
connected to leads, but it went
Up.
bye bye.
Did you? What? What happened?
It went bye bye.
You know, just to prove a point.
Yeah. Okay, let's. Do you want to try hosting again? Let's
We
see
could
if.
try.
I mean, it is more entertaining. Like,
That is
oh yeah,
true.
Yeah, I
mean,
just saw
like-
my connection to you. It's red. Like, there's no bars. It's just red. Like,
I don't know if I've ever seen that.
I don't know. I don't know. My connection to myself is pretty good. It's like 3 out
Yeah.
of 4
Why?
bars. Somehow, it's somehow 3 out of 4 bars to myself.
Meanwhile, Warcrow has
Wow.
negative internet.
Warcraft took one of my bars, phoned it off.
Except, you know, after crossing over the equator, it went in the reverse.
It went to someone completely unrelated who's not even heard of Mass Effect Andromeda.
That being
Oh
said,
my
though,
God.
I do get zombies with leads as well, so. Although I am a bit annoyed that I bought an expert pack as I was disconnecting, and it's taken the credits, but I don't know if it gave me the pack. I can't see.
Is there an option to see the most recent pack? I think there is. You might be able to check.
Look.
Is there?
No, I'm not saying it.
Yeah,
no.
there should be. Store. Alright, yeah, because I didn't buy anything. Right, if you close the menu, I think it disappears. So
Oh well.
probably that. Let me try. Grab the back. Reveal all cards. I got a Tyrian Trooper. Wow. No, there's no button. Okay, never mind. It's just not available in Andromeda.
I got nothing.
It's a good reward.
Surprise! You got robbed.
like it could have been worse. It could have been I don't know, surprise, you're banned. I guess.
Oh, wow.
Imagine there's like a 0.01% chance.
An
on every
AFK
pack.
man. Like, I was there the whole time, not according to the records.
I'm just imagining opening up a pack, you flip over one of the cards, and it actually says, "Surprise! You got robbed." It's like, wait, what? Excuse me.
and it's you decide to try to buy a pack for real world money, and that happens.
Yeah. Excuse me. That's a crime.
Yeah, but you gotta accept terms and conditions when you start playing, so it could be in the fine print.
Exactly.
Yes. The fine
We are
print.
allowed to rob you blind.
Exactly.
Yes.
We retain all rights to all of the funds in all of your bank accounts.
Enjoy. Oh wow, there's so many weapon mods I don't have. I didn't realize there was that many weapon mods. Okay, right.
There are some that you can only get from a specific pack. So if you never open them, then that would explain why they are just blank.
Well, that makes perfect sense.
Blink.
Which one is it? It
Yeah, that
is
makes
the
perfect
technical
sense.
mods pack.
Is it technical mods pack?
Yes, it's the same price as the
Oh.
advanced pack. It's 20k.
Okay, didn't realize that.
In general, I think that they specifically give mods, weapon mods that have a higher bonus, but have a negative stat of a different variety depending on which mod you're talking about and for which weapon. 9 times out of 10, I don't think it's worth it. There might be 1 or 2 that you can justify. So, if you're trying to be strategic about when and where you use your credits, that's probably not that high on the list, to be honest.
Okay. Look, honestly, at the moment I'm just mucking around having fun. Like the game gave me up to Paul 3 really quickly, and then it just seemed to have stopped, so I don't care anymore about getting my Pauls. It's just funny the fact that I didn't, because like I used to play on Xbox a fair bit, and I had poor maxed out on that. I have poor maxed out on that account, and I never really used it.
Oh,
No,
you
I
didn't
just,
see the light? What?
No, I just wanted to use shotgun. I just wanted to use shotguns. That's all I used. I just used shotguns, played as Zangar and Avenger, and teleported around stabbing things.
But Warcrow, the paw can be whatever you want it to be.
Yeah. I use it now just because it's annoying trying to change weapons in this game because there's always a delay for me, so I was just like, I just leave it on. It's like, I don't want to use it. Yeah, there is actually a delay. It's really weird. How long does it take?
Remember,
That wasn't too
kids.
bad. It was only like 5 seconds.
Remember, kids, it's
That's
always faster to use the paw instead of reloading. Wait,
That's awful.
Lids. Why are you like this?
what do you mean? I don't know what you're talking about.
Probably for the best.
Let's now that you have infinite money in Andromeda, can I have a humble N7 Hurricane? Because somehow I still don't have it.
I'm
After
afraid
hundreds of hours.
I cannot transfer my credits. I'm afraid I'm afraid that when the storekeeper robbed me, that they also stole my ability to wire credits from my account to other people's accounts, so I'm afraid I just can't perform that financial transaction anymore.
No.
Did we settle on anything for this match right here?
Mm-mm.
Busy talking. Like I said, I'm quite easy because every match is a challenge for me, so like, I'm fine
okay.
with anything. So...
Wait, hold on. Now I'm thinking, though, about what would be the best, most interesting thing for us to do when it comes to weird stuff that Warcrow might see. I feel like the map Vertigo, the one that's way up in the air, has a lot of potential for some even crazier things. Because if enemies should walk off the edge of that map, that would be very interesting. I don't know which enemy type would be the most interesting. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't matter.
I mean, Remnant has the most flyers, so they probably would just float off more.
But then it doesn't stand out as much if they just fly off into the distance, whereas if someone who is not normally able to fly is suddenly just walking through the air, then I feel like that stands out more.
I mean... You see all kinds of shit. Alright, you know what? Let's do this. This will be funny. Hold on. I have a plan. I have a plan.
I
have
see
a
one
plan,
thing that
and
you have
it's-
changed.
It's I mean, this doesn't really change things much.
Okay. Not
Yeah,
as
he, like,
thrilled about that
hates
one.
us. Yeah, he really hates
Oh no, no.
us. Which one's Nimbus? I don't know which one Nimbus
It's
is.
the one that Lidge hates with all his heart.
I was
the big
fine with the
ship one.
platinum.
For real? No, we could.
I was fine with the platinum, but the other stuff.
Oko is pretty. Oko is pretty.
Well, I mean, we'll see some of them on platinum regardless. What if we just didn't make them the designated enemy? Wouldn't that just be so much better?
Hilarious. Oh no, I don't have that character leveled up. Okay. This is Laren.
You know what?
He has
Let's
funny voice
leave
lines.
it up to chance.
Uh-oh.
Leave it up to chance. I like that idea.
Parentheses, it'll be outlaws anyway.
Probably.
It'd be hilarious.
It's you just have to have a positive outlook on life. Although I should probably equip boosters for this.
You can tell we're all kind of jaded at the fact that you say have a positive outlook and everyone just starts laughing. What do you mean we're jaded? We're fine. No problems at all.
You may or may not have just given me inspiration for a tome challenge. One moment.
Oh dear. I have one solitary secret grenade, which I'm
Clear the
probably
area and
never
lock it
going
down.
to
Wait.
use.
Oh,
I'm gonna get
I
ya.
was so confused. I thought, okay, what the fuck is up with the control scheme? And then I realized, oh, I turned it back to normal.
Oh, I thought you forgot that it
Oh,
was
that's cheating.
Blasto, but no, you're saying you're used to Blasto at this point.
Yeah, basically.
That it's your natural state of being now.
I tried to jump, and I fire instead. I tried to.
I'm reading a flat line.
Oh dear.
You see, D2, this is what happens when you stray from the light.
She landed my shot. It was so funny. Like I was at full health. She just took one shot at me. My own thing. Oh, that's wonderful.
Why is that even not taking damage? Oh, now it is.
Shield's gone.
Oh,
Yeah,
why
I'm
did you
done.
not.
This is so hard. Like actually. How do I reload? How do I shoot? How do I? Why?
I am
You work
teleporting everywhere.
I saw you just
I
like
keep
standing.
teleporting off the map.
Need
Stop
to
teleporting
away.
off the map and killing me!
Wait, what? Hold
I
on.
keep teleporting off the map and it's killing me!
Looks normal
You're
from my
standing-
perspective right now.
Yeah, I'm
Like,
stuck
one
because I
sec-
walked away from the edge.
1 second you were standing on the edge, next I see you falling off.
Warcrow, I wish you would step back from that ledge, my friend.
Yeah, I'm going to have to stay away from this apparently because the game's just like, oh, no, you're off the ledge now, even though you're not, it's gonna slowly kill you.
Only one more. Too bad.
Instead of a death by 1,000 cuts, it's death by 1,000 falls.
Just like the old days.
What's up, Sultan? How are you?
We're picking up classified
Wow,
data on the
I should-
Scourge.
Look at the
Upload it before they
Ascendant.
lock us out.
You tell us.
Oh, no, I was just randomly flying.
I'm reading a flat line.
Almost there.
Okay. Up it out.
Oh, you're up, okay.
Yeah, because like I saw both of you were on objectives, so I was like, yeah, no. Oh no.
Reading a flat line.
Almost there.
What are you doing out there, mister? Okay, I'm coming.
You mind getting him, Warcrow?
Yep, I'm on my way. On my screen, he's
Let's
actually
get
still
outta
alive
here.
and is shooting the enemy.
Oh, well that's fascinating. It does make me.
on my
I was
screen,
gonna say,
I'm
I
recording.
was not sure if you were gonna be able to revive him in that case. Maybe we shouldn't have had you be the designated
yes,
medic on second thought.
Okay, because on my screen he didn't actually revive you, you kept falling down. So I was like just standing there. And I teleported halfway across the map when I was almost back at the objective. I love that.
I keep switching weapons when I intend to dash.
Okay. I'm teleporting off the map again.
Hang in there, Apex.
Oh no, they gave me the bug where I look at this. What? I've done them off.
Nope.
Okay, I'm going to day 2. Okay, never mind, I'm going
No, no, no. Yeah, I was about to get stumped. For the love of everything that is holy, stop shooting me. Please. Yay!
I teleported through the wall. What?
Upload complete. Good
Every
job,
time I
Apex.
see you moving, it's just
Hang in there, Apex.
certainly something.
It's something? Oh no.
Hold on. I need to go see what Warcrow's up to.
Like, to me, I'm just doing normal things, but then all of a sudden, teleport. No.
What's the latest in Warcrow world?
There's an ascendant.
There isn't?
There's two ascendants. One of them looks like he's in a shield, but he doesn't have a shield. And
I've got you.
yeah, there's an ascendant that he has the orb floating around him, but there's no shield on him. So I don't know what that
That's funny.
means.
It can actually happen. It's bug, obviously, but what's happening?
Oh, I don't know what bugs
That's
are.
intended.
Yeah, no, that's a feature, Warcrow. Come on, man.
Just 3
Yeah,
hostiles.
What, you didn't know about
I've
that?
heard of this. Oh, okay. The destined interaction now moonwalking on the waterfall and going off the waterfall. They can still damage me when they're shooting me. Fantastic. I love that.
Enemy's clear. Stay alert.
Woo! I still got it.
Hostiles en route.
Clear out.
Like, just why? Just why, you know? I
Ascending.
almost feel like I should be streaming my experience for the world to see. Like,
I would be curious to see what your perspective looks like.
what?
My favorite spot on the map.
I just teleported back across the map and into air.
As one does.
There's a whole spawn that's spawned behind me. Okay, I love that. Apparently sitting on the spawn point. Doesn't block the spawn point for me.
I'm reading a flat line.
I
I've got you.
I hit my keyboard and all tapped.
Oh no.
Oh, how they destined. I mean, ascended. Oh, I'm off the map. Oh, I died off the map. Well,
You're technically not dead. You're just
I'm not dead.
You're just sleeping.
yeah. You're just resting.
Well, I feel rested, alright.
Bro, like the berserkers are the scariest thing ever.
Oh, hello.
Please, please.
You should not be freaking.
Please actually get hit.
Need shields anyway.
See an anointed who's stuck in an animation. The ascendant teleported to me across the map. How is this happening? How does this keep happening at the house? What the fuck?
It really likes you.
Like I'm shooting at it across the map, and then next thing I see, it's trying to sink.
It is interesting to know that
Shield down.
hosts can have DC problems. You don't even have to be Australian. Like, I know. I don't know if that ascendant's alive or dead. I'm worried to go near it.
It's dead.
It's dead.
One slowly.
You go next to it, and you still get sinked.
No, it would not surprise me. It would not surprise me.
Zombie sink.
Intelligence needs data from your location. Look for
Okay,
an
I
entry.
arrived onto the objective. Fantastic. Liz, is there any reason why you're scissor kicking into the air?
Yes.
Okay. Gotta get some extra exercise in.
Oh, I forgot there was this like little passageway. It was nice. Oh, I should probably come help out. May or may not be an objective wave.
No, you're good. It's not a bad idea to have one or more people kite enemies away.
What about kiting them in?
You know, preferably not.
Data's received.
I mean, you can try to see if it's effective. I don't know if it will be.
I mean, it certainly will be.
Ow, stop that, stop that.
Liz, you good?
Everything's fine, don't worry about it.
I also wasted an ops pack
Oh, I'm off the map.
because for some reason I keep clicking a D-pad left to get the launcher off.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I keep doing it left to get it out, use ammo power. Because of Mass Effect 3,
Can we swap?
that's the ammo pack.
I'll actually play Demi 3MP on keyboard and mouse.
Oh, thank you. I don't, I have issues with keyboard and mouse. Mobility issues in my left hand. Oh, we're being creeped up on. Stop teleporting. Come on, stick your head up. Oh my god. Nice, stop teleporting, please. Just let me go up to the ramp to shoot this guy in the head.
Just 3
Thank
hostiles
you.
remaining.
Sorry. That was a lot of effort to kill that one guy.
You gain a new ability and you're complaining.
I didn't want this ability. I didn't sign up for this ability.
It's a good ability.
Well, then again, I did kind of sign up for this ability when playing.
Stay sharp.
So, I know what it's like.
It was actually in the EULA.
So,
Enemies
I
heading
am
your way.
partially responsible for
Go,
this.
go, go! They've got a Hydra!
I hear nothing spoken. So behemoth, please no. I wanna live.
Reading a flatline.
I want to leave dead. I love that.
You know, you can check out any time you like, but you can never.
Squad member down.
Hold on!
What?
It's not. Not a hotel, please. We're not in a song.
Oh, now I'm thinking. Oh, I'm on the map again.
Oh my!
You're scared to sing along.
Oh no, Hydra! Oh no, behemoth! Oh no, it's a blaze Hydra. Can we not?
You seem like you're afraid to go.
I mean, I'm afraid of the behemoth. I'm fine with the
It's
Hydra.
time to let go of everything you used to know.
What
Teammate injured.
is shooting
Here I come!
in hard cover?
Your character just kept on doing torpedo spins on the ground after you went down.
Oh god. I love it too. I was in hard cover, but something just shredded me. I'm like, okay, maybe I'm not actually.
I mean, you're getting pushed by a blaze Hydra, and I'm getting pushed by a behemoth. Fine.
Squad member
Oh,
down.
hello. That isn't hard enough. Okay, that's not bad.
I did a tactical suicide. They jumped into the water to avoid the blaze Hydra's shots. I may be able to get you.
Lids, I actually can't see where you are. Are you still dead?
I am indeed.
Yes.
Thank you.
Nice save.
Oh no! Oh no!
Go to center.
Hi, Santa. You're a little early.
Teammate injured.
See, why can't all the enemies be like that guy? I had a Destin to stand in front of me, walking backwards and forwards and not too sure what to do. And I'm like, I would love it if all the enemies were like that.
Hold on.
Like, that would be wonderful.
He's confused, but he's got the spirit. No! No! I just
Flatline.
stood up.
Krogan Santa just charged me, but I just close now he's running away. Oh wow, I'm getting funny.
I like turn a corner and the Blaze Hydra just fucking shreds me.
Surprise!
Oh.
5 DC a little bit. Like an hour back.
Careful.
Oh dear.
Teammate injured.
Just doing a quick yoga session here.
I'm reading
No,
the
I'm not
flatline.
I'm
punching.
in hard cover. How am I getting
Thank you.
shot?
It's called being flanked.
Dude, no, I'm not being flanked though. I'm behind a giant.
Yeah, they're also behind the giant thing.
Oh, I can't see them. They're not. they weren't here at all. Like, I don't know. I feel like I
I mean, they could have put on a receiver mod so they can shoot recover.
Field's gone.
What the? Okay,
Teammate
I'm
injured.
alive, but no, now I'm
I've
dead.
got you.
Okay. Let's say I suddenly had no health,
breed
no
is just
shield, but I was still walking around firing and going, oh my gun. I missed.
Three left. Go get him.
Hello, one big team just decide, no, I'm not dying today.
All clear for now.
Just like the old days.
I love it now too that I can't actually see my cooldowns. They just like permanently look like I'm off cooldown, but I'm not. And
We're picking
Can
up
you
classified data.
can you at least see your own
Upload
character?
before they lock us out.
I can see my character when I'm not cloaked. When I'm cloaked, I can see.
Let's get out of
Oh,
here.
do you get the cloak bug from Leeds?
Oh. Yeah, I can fix that if you do.
No, don't. What?
Squad member down.
Hold on.
Please, let's get off the point. Oh wow, they did nothing.
Data
I love
transfer
that.
complete.
Love it. It's wonderful. It's amazing.
This is not amazing, I can tell you that much, though. Come hither!
I had a berserker just stayed on the point at all.
Galley through.
Oh, hello, Berserker. Can you leave?
No, he's like,
very,
Flatline.
it's very rude.
Eyes got you.
Okay, for sure.
Data received. That's the right one. Hang in there, Apex.
Like work, no reaction. The easiest objective of my life.
Need shields anyway.
Whoa, excuse me, sir. No, you don't get to moonwalk punch me. Oh, and I probably don't want to jump off the edge of the map either. And I probably don't want to do it twice in a row while I'm at it.
Don't kill me.
Relay. Go get him.
Oh, there's
I think my spine's been broken by the thing.
But he was alive there. He's dead. He's a standing
Excellent.
look at me.
Oh, I like how the Ascendant's orb is still up.
Oh, yep, it is for me too.
Yep.
But now he has a real orb. I'm a real orb.
All clear for now.
Woo! I
He's
still
still
got
firing his orbs though. And he's teleporting around. Oh, now he's gone.
Okay.
We're done
I'm
here.
off to
Get
my
yourself to the
hidey spot.
LZ.
There's a hiding spot.
Yeah. Right here. Oh shit.
Oh,
Where is that?
I am a fan of this spot,
They got a Hydra.
particularly on this wave. I will join
Where is
us.
this?
From my perspective, you are not standing on anything. Oh dear.
Oh no! Oh no, they're all here! No!
No, no.
Oh, I didn't
There
cloak.
There is technically a hidey spot like under the extraction, because there's like a hole,
That is true.
and there's like a small passageway.
Oh,
Teammate injured.
ow.
You shouldn't do that, you know.
Nice save.
Thank
Though,
you.
like honestly, that
Thanks,
antenna is probably my favorite spot on the map.
Oh, no wonder I'm not doing damage. I'm actually standing behind the barrel and shooting the barrel. I'm not shooting the enemy apparently.
By the way, here is your end. In case you were wondering.
Teammate injured.
They got a Hydra.
Here's your end in case you were wondering, and I immediately.
Are you guys okay over there?
We're doing swimmingly.
Oh wow, all the enemies suddenly just teleported around me. Okay, well, okay, I'm guessing I DC there for a second.
I've got you.
You
I
left
was
and
sitting
they
there,
immediately
nothing
focused on me.
I had no cloak up, so I was
I
not
mean, do you
staying
think
there.
I have a clock?
That's not my problem, that's a you problem. Like, I've got enough to deal
I
with. Like,
see how it is.
I have enough issues
Hey,
on my plate, I don't
Come
need
up
any
to the
more
best
issues at
spot.
moment.
Okay, no, you don't have time.
Okay, not ready, but
I'm
here's
just
what you
gonna
have to
hide
do.
back here.
Ready? No, I changed too soon.
I can't even see where you guys are. How did I get hit by that?
Secure. Good work.
Did you do it as well, D2?
Yeah, we landed in the fucking orb! Very good timing there, Warcrow. Very good timing on triggering the Ascendant to fire the orb.
What if it
Happy to
killed
help.
both of us as we did
That
that?
would-
What if it killed
That would
everyone?
have been incredible. Oh my
Honestly, I think you would have had to have still called it a win at that
Yeah.
point.
God. Yo, Cantros, watch this.
This is what the real strike teams do. Right, well, alas, I am wondering if perhaps given how it's getting pretty late and we've been going for a while, that might be a good one for us to end on, because that was a pretty awesome way to conclude the match.
That's fun, actually. I really enjoyed it matches. Sure, I had a lot of jankiness, but it was fun.
Fun first and foremost. It's good for a laugh along the way.
Definitely. GG's.
GG's, guys. Thanks for stopping by.
Alright, we'll see you next time, Leeds. You take care, okay?
Catch you guys later.
Bye.
You have a good one. Bye-bye.
I will hop out of Discord. But yeah, I think it will be hard to top that ending, so I feel like we ought to end on that one. I mean, we could go to the shop and pick up a little bit of gear, I suppose, although we don't have that many credits to work with, so I don't know that it makes that big of a difference. Obviously, we don't have anything big that we're trying to get anymore, so this is pretty straightforward at this stage. Yeah, I am a big fan of doing that on that match, just standing in that area, especially on Extraction Wave, especially with the ground pound at the last second. So I was very pleased to see that D2 was looking to do the same thing, or at least was looking to stand there. I think that's the last one we can get. Yeah, that's alright. We'll leave it at that. Alright, so as I was saying, don't worry, you hit the ground pound too. Very nice. Very nice. As I was saying, on that note, I think that is a good time for us to wrap things up. Thank you all for stopping by. This was, of course, our Mass Effect Andromeda multiplayer stream, and our streaming schedule is, generally speaking, Thursday nights we tend to be doing Path of Exile 2. That is a little bit tricky because that is a work night, so sometimes we're trying to find other ways in which to squeeze that in. But then Fridays we're either squeezing Path of Exile 2 in, or we're doing, obviously, this Mass Effect Andromeda multiplayer. Then Saturdays, we're doing Mass Effect 3 multiplayer, and then Sundays, we are doing Pyre multiplayer. And if you enjoyed this stream, then of course you can support the stream by hitting the like button. You can also hit the subscribe button to stay up to date on the things that we are doing around here. But actually, the best way to do that is by joining my Discord. And you can do that by clicking on that link right there. But that's going to be it for me for tonight, so thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the stream. I'll catch you next time.